Hi everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robins. Today we're going to be working on some coasters or trivets. I have these slate tiles that were left over from our kitchen, the backsplash in the kitchen. These are pretty good sized ones. These are actually 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I think I actually go to the store that I think they're called 6 by 6s, but they're not quite 6. They also had the 4, I think they have 3 by 3s, which are even smaller. But like the 4 by 4s, those come in handy for making like coasters for your drinks. I have these little wooden ones that I get at the Dollar Tree for $1 a piece. These are almost 4, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Well, actually by 3 1/2. So we'll use these two, but they have the tiles like this that come in this size. If you want to use them for like drinks or what have you. So I had the bigger one, so I'm going to make a trivet, but you can make it the exact same way to make for your drinks. Have some butterflies here. I thought maybe we might use some of those, but I didn't really like the white background. I think what I would recommend if you do print something out is to print it on vellum, so you won't only see just the color that pops. You won't see the white behind it because vellum is clear. So that would be good. And now for the back side, I cut a piece of felt to put on the back of mine, just to not scratch your tables and stuff like that. So, and you want something on your work surface because you don't want to get this acrylic or any of the glue or anything on your desk. So make sure you put something down that you can wipe off afterward. Mine's upside down, but that's okay, we don't care. But I cut mine pretty good size. Now, if this was, actually the wooden ones, I usually don't put anything on because they're so lightweight, but you could put strips on the back if you wanted to make a really nice set, you know, for a gift or something like that. You could just put some strips of the felt on the back so it won't scratch people's tables and stuff like that. I made mine pretty good size, but you can make just, you know, circles in the corners. But since mine was so big and heavy, I thought I probably should use a pretty good piece. So it almost covers the whole thing. Not completely, but almost. And I think I'm going to use this. Am I going to use this epoxy? I want to make sure this doesn't come off. Maybe I'll just use the Gorilla Glue. And I don't know why I turned it over. It's felt. Doesn't matter what size you're using. I could actually even use this, what we use on the inside of boxes and stuff. It's like a velvet almost. You could just use that, especially if you have scraps of it. You know, use that on the back because that would be thick enough, I do believe. Of course, I'm gonna have to poke a hole in my glue because for some reason it's dried up right there on the end. I don't know why I had the lid on. Maybe I didn't have it on tight enough. Let's get to that. I'll take my X-Acto knife and make sure we gotta get that out of there. Try not to cut yourself. All right. Now I'm not gonna put this over the whole thing. You can if you want to. There it comes. I was gonna say, maybe I'm gonna get it out of there. I'm just gonna put a few dots, like all 4 corners, and maybe a dot in the middle, or a few dots here and there, just I just want to make sure that it stays down really well. This is just like a clear Gorilla Glue, so okay. Just gonna turn it over. And fix it to the back. And I didn't even take the sticker off because you're not going to see it. It's going to be all covered up. Some glue on my feet. Yeah, I think I got that epoxy for something else, but I don't remember right offhand what it was. Okay, so that's our backside. So we can slide it around the table. And I went through and tried to get, see, some of these are kind of bumpy. So you just want to make sure you get it sealed good if you have a bumpier one. This has like different styles. You can also get the glazed ones. You can do the same thing with those. It doesn't matter if it's glazed or not. And I went through and found some stickers that I had from another project. I thought we would incorporate maybe some of those on here. I have these. If I wanted to use this, since this is going to be a trivet, I'll probably use it in a kitchen. I might want to use kitchen things. Or if you're going to have a smaller one for your glasses and stuff, you may want to use something a little more pretty that goes with your other rooms. So I think I'm going to use these kitchen ones. And the first thing I'm going to do is figure out what sticker I want to use first. I like this to everything there is a season. And this is good size, so I can put more than one on here. Then I'm just going to kind of lay it down until I get figured out what all I want to go on there. I like these little ones that say milk and friends. So let me put this milk one on there. Ooh, that's kind of light on there, isn't it? So that's why I haven't put them down yet completely, because I want to, let's do this one. It matches this better. And this, because I want to put this country life, the country life on there. And you can have these wherever you want to put them. I want this one kind of offset. Let's see. See if there's any more. This is pretty good sized. Maybe if I take these two. You can print out what you want to put on them. Like that there. And I want to move this up a little right there. I like that one where it is, and I like this one. Just straighten it up just a tiny bit. Of course, anything I hang on the wall is crooked, so I don't know how well my straight is. Hopefully I got them fairly straight. But you can decorate these with anything that you want to. Any kind of stickers, something you printed out, something you cut out, something you cut out of a magazine if there was a picture you particularly liked. Especially if you're making a trivet, because, you know, it could be, they don't all have to be the same. And I may make a few of these for my kitchen. And, or if you can make a few of them for a set and give them as a gift, or sell them, you know, whatever you want to do with them. But I have plenty of the same stickers here left, so you know I could do a set. So let's do one more. We just start with our, and I just kind of I wasn't real perfect in my cutting, and I'm in the middle of rearranging my craft room and can't find half stuff right now. And these are really not very good scissors for this felt, but they'll work. They'll work for now. And it doesn't have to be perfect on here. I mean, it's on the back. Nobody's really going to see it. You just really want to make sure you don't scratch up your tables and things. I was digging for something in the garage one day about a month ago, and I saw these out there and I said, oh, those are from the kitchen. I can make something out of them. And this is what we decided to make. Like I got a mouse in my pocket. We're all back from vacation. Family reunion's taken care of. That's done. Time to get back to work. We had a great time. Some people were asking how our vacation went. We had a wonderful time, very relaxing, enjoyed it immensely. We just kind of drove around till we got tired and got a hotel room and moved on the next day, and we went up the coast. We didn't quite get to Maine. We were going to, but we saw this up in, I think it was Vermont, Smuggler's Cove or Cave, I always get it wrong, but one of those two. The drive that I put on the video the other day, that's where that was. It was just a real peaceful drive, and it sounded so interesting that we decided to take the time and check that out, so we did. All right, I want to make sure I put a sticker on that. Well, maybe it will. Nope. For the most part, it's just a little white spot. I don't know if it's just kind of looked funny. I wanted to cover it up. But you can put these any way, any direction that you want. So let's see, what do we want to put on this one? This sticker here says live, laugh, and love. And I think I want to put this down at the bottom here. Need to come over a little bit. One good thing about these are graphic 45 stickers, and they do peel back off real easy until you get it sealed on there. So still didn't get it right, did I? Boy, I'm not too good at this, am I? Centering things. I don't care that it's perfect, but I want to make sure I have vaguely the same amount on each side. Let's see if any more of these have that same sticker, and they don't. I used them all up. Okay. What does this say? This says, what does it say? Well, it's too little, I can't read it. Oh, I like this little guy here. Do we have another one of these? No. Yes, we do. Good. I had an idea when I saw those about putting one on each side. You can measure these all out and get them on there perfect if you want to, but I'm not real worried about it. Now, if I was making it for somebody else, I'd worry a little bit more, but okay. And let's see. Make hay while the sun shines. I like this farm life one. So I'm thinking of putting this one in the middle. Maybe I put it like this, and I could put something else up there. Like this little tag that says farm life. Oh, that's 2 pieces. Okay, maybe I don't want that one. Let's try this one. I like that classic one. Trying to get them straight. And like I said, if I was making these for someone else, I would make sure they were on there perfectly straight. All right, let's use this milk one on here because there's a little bit more space there than I want. There. And you can even just put just one thing in the middle if you want to. I'm thinking I got a couple of flowers here. Maybe putting those down here. Just a little space filler. Looking to see if I had another one, the other color. That looks good. Okay. Now we're going to use, you can use several different, you can Mod Podge this. Mod Podge, I think, though, when you set something hot on it, it has a tendency to get kind of gooey. So I really don't like using that, but you can use like spray, not adhesive, spray, clear coat, or there's several different things you could use. I am going to use this polyacrylic, which is a protective and finish. It says it is a crystal clear finish, ultra fast drying, easy water cleanup. So it's water based. So that is what we are going to use today. There we are. And I did shake this up, but you do need to stir it or, you know, what have you. I think I was going to use it in my thing. Just in case I didn't shake it good enough or it's settled. Since I did, I'm going to stir it. You always want to make sure you stir it up. And it's water-based, so it's easy cleanup, which I like. Okay. And just gonna paint it on. And I like that it makes the slate really shiny. And I'm going back and forth because this does have dimension to it, and I want to make sure I get in all them little cracks and crevices, and will also hold my stickers down good. Now I would suggest putting, you know, 2 or 3 coats on this just to make sure that it's sealed well, because it is a trivet and your trivets have hot things put on them. I'm just trying to get even layer, and I go down the sides to make sure that I don't have drips dripping down the side, because if it dries with a drip on there, you're never getting it off. Okay, so there's one. Let me move this up so I can, I'm gonna set it on top of there. Make sure where my fingers, where I get it covered. Now it keeps it up and can dry. I'll find a jar to put this one on to keep it up. But it's just a real cute, fun idea. And there's so many different things you can do. The Dollar Tree especially has, you could even make these to hang on the wall if you want to. The Dollar Tree has some really cute unicorn stickers that are really good size. I think I might make 1 or 2 of these to hang up and hang them on my granddaughter's side of the room in there, so that she has a little girliness there. She's usually not here when the boys are, and sometimes she is, but there's so much boy stuff in the room that I thought she needed a little bit of girly stuff. I got her a bed. I'm gonna paint and put a big unicorn. She wanted, asked her if she wanted a unicorn or a rainbow, and she said she wanted a unicorn, so that's what she's gonna get. I'm gonna wipe this up and show you. And I also have these. Now I have some of these downstairs that I stained. I just stained a dark stain. And then they also have these little crates that you can get sometimes at the Dollar Tree. Here lately I've been having a hard time getting them because so many people are buying them. They're usually out when I get in there. So I keep looking for them because I did get several the first time, but I need more. But it makes a nice little holder for them, and that's what I have downstairs. And I just stained it with some ebony stain, and that's what we use for our coasters. So with this one, I wanted to show you that you can also decoupage a napkin onto it, or, you know, put a napkin on it. And remember, save your napkins because you can print things out on those. There where's my, I thought I had a piece of tape right here, but evidently I don't. Right offhand. And I have the hardest time getting these apart because they're like 3-ply, and the first one always comes off really easy, but this last one, not so much. Sometimes if you get it wet, your finger wet, it'll come up. I might have got it. Nope. No, I didn't. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, if you just stick a piece of tape on there, it comes off really easy. But right now I can't find anything. Okay. Now I'm going to cut these out because it's way bigger than I need. So the first thing I'm going to do is just cut it in 4 pieces. Okay. And then you just try to figure out which is the most that you want on there. Trying to get the most out of my bang for my buck. Okay. So what I'm going to do, just like you do if you're Mod Podging, I almost forgot what that was called. I'm just covering this top because I just want the top of this one done. I don't really want the sides, just the top. And that's going to get it wet for me and hold my necking down. And then I'm going to, oops, hold on, figure out. Okay. Well, that's what it wants to do. That's what I'll let it do. And then you just go over the top real gently and get the wrinkles out, the bubbles out. Oop, and that's what happens if you push too hard. And I pushed too hard right there and I ripped it. So you want to be kind of gentle. So I'm going to just push that down a little bit. And you want to make sure you have plenty on there, but I mean, you don't have to go crazy, but do it once or twice and then stop, because if you keep messing with it, you will mess it up. And then once it's dry, then we remember we'll sand like we did, sand the edges off like we did the box. So I'm gonna put that there to dry, and we'll do one more. And you can stain these first if you want to. You could paint them first if you want to. You know, it's your project, you do you. It's just an idea that's a fun idea, a cheap, easy way to make yourself some coasters. They make great gifts. You know, if you do a whole set of 4 with the, and do the box itself too to put them in. You know, if you can find some coordinating colors for whoever you're making them for. I think they would really like them. I wanted to show you more than just the one way and the one material. Just be real gentle with your, I try to lay it down and then I get a good coat on top. And then don't mess with it till it's dry. And next time we get together, it'll be dry. And I'll show you how to sand it off and what we're gonna do with the little middle pieces, because we're not gonna leave it like that. Move these before they get ruined. Where did my rag go? There it is. Hiding from me. Okay. So that will be that. And this makes them flat, you know, so that you can put your coffee cup or something on it. And as if you will notice, I have my coffee cup right here on mine. I use it all the time. That one I haven't covered with anything yet. But yeah, there you can make trivets for your kitchen. And as I said, with the trivets, I would put a couple of coats on that. You can with the wood too, if you want to, but it's not real necessary because you're not, I mean, you might have hot coffee in your cup, but you're not going to put like something like a hot pan on it. So if you are making a trivet, you want to make sure you put several coats of the polyacrylic on it. Let the coat dry, put another coat, let it dry, put another coat. Try to let it dry in between times. And that will also hold your stickers completely down so they won't come off of there for you. Okie doke. Well, tomorrow we are going to make our little trivet stand. We haven't done that yet. I do want to have this screwdriver where I know where it's at. I'm going to take this. Looks like a pop cap somebody put on there to hang this on the wall. But we will set that aside because we're not going to use that. We're going to whitewash it and put the little feet on it for a little riser in your kitchen. So far, we made this one. Trying to get them all in the picture for you so you can see them. And this one. Bring it down just a little bit. And this one. And this one. Okay, so there we have all 4 of those. So we have 2 trivets and 2 of these, and I'll make a couple more of these to make a whole set of them. Since I already started, somebody might like lavender color or lavender flowers, butterflies. Anybody that likes those things, you know, might get a nice gift. You never know. So everybody have a great day. Show the ladies down below some love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.